Daytime baseball here on MLB Network. Opening day is here as we get the new season underway with a good matchup between the St. Louis Cardinals and the Cincinnati Reds. Hello again, everybody. Baseball is back. Welcome to our special opening day broadcast on MLB Network. I'm joined by Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. The staffs for these two teams sure to be a focal point as this series moves along.
You know, I always think pitching and defense are the keys to success in the long run. So as the season gets started, it's going to be really important for this pitching staff to set a good tone. If they can get off on a good foot, it will do a lot for the confidence of the entire ball club.
The game's count starting now. Opening day on MLB Network, and it's coming up next. Tyler Mahle gets the call to pitch here on opening day in front of the hometown crowd. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, taking a look at the numbers, you see that ERA a little under 4 last season. But I think his team and organization, they're expecting some bigger and better things out of him this year. We'll see if he can get off to a better start in this one.
Into the box, Ozzie Smith. He will lead this one off today. Runs up and gets this one down. But a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. This is flared out towards second. And this is taken for the out. Now a chance to look at the starting 9 for the visiting St. Louis Cardinals. Mark, what do you have on this lineup as they go for their first win?
Well, Matty, if I could tell this lineup one thing, it would be let's get on this guy early. Day game in this ballpark, the sun starts glaring, starts getting later in the day, those shadows start creeping in right around the time that bullpen starts getting warmed up. Gotta find a way to scratch a few across early.
Tries to bunt his way on here, but this is a foul ball. 1 out, nobody on. And he popped him up. Larkin into shallow left. He gets there, and that's the second out.
Batting third, the first baseman, number 6, Stan Musial.
Stepping in for the Cardinals, Stan Musial. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball.
This is where you cash your checks right here. 3-1, you're one of the best hitters in the game. You live for situations like this.
Just underway here in Cincinnati. Bouncer up the middle. That's a hit, the first of the new year for the Redbirds. He'll get it into second. The tag, and they'll get him at second. And with that, the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Cardinals. Cardinals nothing. Reds stepping in at the plate. Back right after this on MLB Network. So now into the box is Barry Larkin. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone.
Wow, that's awfully impressive right there. The pitch before was really close. Called the ball. What does he do? He comes back with a better pitch and gets the punch out.
At the plate now, Tony Perez. Swing, and he takes this the other way to right. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Batting third, the second baseman.
Time now for a look at the hometown Reds starting lineup card in this one. Mark, what's your take on him against one of the best starters in the game?
Well, Matt, when we drove over to the ballpark today, we were expecting some offensive firepower, especially in this yard. It's a hitter's yard, but that could sometimes work against them. I'm interested to see what lineup stays within themselves and executes and manufactures to get this W.
The 1-1. And it's fouled away. 2 out, nobody on. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. Oh, and this ball is absolutely blasted. High and deep. And that one is gone. On a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. Solo shot to right center. First home run of the campaign for him. As the Reds strike first, it's 1-0.
Well, after a long winter and a grueling spring, everyone is anxious to get the season started. But to start it off with a home run, there's no better way to get your campaign underway. He was rounding the bases thinking, hey, this is going to be a good year.
Standing in now, George Foster. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now.
This is why you pay the price of admission right here. Power on power. My money's on the pitcher.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Grounded weakly to the left. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. But they're off to a good start as they pick up a run on this solo shot. We'll head to the top of the second. It's now 1-0 Reds. Now at the plate here is Tyler O'Neill. Lifetime against this particular arm. He's gone 2 for 8. Here now the 2-2. High in the air down the right field line. Right fielder is on the run. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
Okay, here's how the Reds are lining up in this one. And one of the main backbones for them out on the field today is the guy behind the dish. He controls the entire flow of the game, manipulates a pitching staff, gets them through the game, and not only that, completely shuts down the running game.
Stepping in now, Yadier Molina. And he lays off for a ball, 2-1. And he fouls this one off. Here now the 2-2. There, this one's for Moustakas at third. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Batting 6, the third baseman, Nolan Arenado.
The next to bat for St. Louis, Nolan Arenado. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. One and 2 now as this catches the outer half. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. And this pitch is popped straight up, right around the home plate area. Bench has got it, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Cardinals. They trail this one 1-0. Last half of the second set to go, and next to bat will be Jesse Winker. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Bader is there, one away.
Batting six, the right fielder.
The St. Louis Cardinals attack you on defense in this fashion. And guys, the thing I want you to take a look at today is in today's game, the new age, everyone wants to move around. This manager does not like to shift a lot. Maybe a step to your right or left, but there's a lot of trust that the pitchers are going to execute. So let's see how it works out for them in this one.
To the plate now, Nicholas Castellanos. 1-1 pitch is a slider that's cut on and missed for strike two.
Well, they got to him in the first inning, which is huge, but he looks a lot more settled into this ball game right now. He's not the kind of pitcher you want to let get into a groove out there.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Fouled away. Another 1-2 delivery.
I got the count. 2-2.
Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2.
Batting seven.
In now for the Reds, Johnny Bench. Trying to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. The 2-1. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2.
Hey, I know the idea is to try to get the guy to swing on a 2-2.
But we'll have to press pause as that strike 3 to retire the side. Reds are down in order. We play 2 innings. It's 1-0. Now it'll be Harrison Bader. Lifetime versus this pitcher. He's gone 2 for 6. He also has 1 home run. Into the corner and slicing foul.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence. He's got great body language on the mound. He's got fastball command and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
But this will be speared at third, and that was self-defense all the way. 1 gone.
The second baseman, Tommy Edman.
Into the box now, Tommy Edman. And he reaches out and lines this one into center field, and that'll get down for a base hit.
You think there's any justice in the game? Watch those 2 at-bats. Both of them hit on the absolute screws. One's right at one guy, and then one's a single. Go figure.
In now, Bob Gibson trying to bunt here, but this winds up hitting him. And they're going to say that he went after it. A strange strike, too. Bunt sign still on with 2 strikes as he puts this one down. And you can't ask for much more out of a pitcher than that. The sacrifice works to perfection.
The batter, number 1, shortstop, Ozzie.
And now back to the leadoff spot in the St. Louis lineup. Stepping in, Ozzie Smith. The base knock to the outfield could score the tying run from second. Swing and a liner. Foster will put it away, and the side is retired. Cards leave 1. It remains 1-0. ready to go for the last half of the inning. And next, the dangerous power threat, Mike Moustakas. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire, so it's ball 4.
Batting ninth, the pitcher.
He almost got him to commit there. As we take another look at it in slow motion, he comes awfully close to breaking that plane, but he was able to hold back. Strong wrist, and he gets a trip to first because of it.
At the plate, Tyler Mahle. Now a bunt attempt here. One there, on to first, but not in time as he beats it out.
The batter, number 11.
He got the bunt down, but he didn't deaden it enough. Really good job by the first baseman to charge in and make a good throw to second to get the lead runner.
Into the box, Barry Larkin.
Ball 2.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a
2
strike.
balls, 1 strike.
Hit on the ground to third. To second for 1. The relay on to first. The double play, and the side is retired. Boy, oh boy. Reds go down quietly, but they're up 1-0. So now here is Lou Brock as we begin the top of the 4th. The count now at 2-2. Drive base hit into the left center field gap. And big trouble as this gets to the wall now. And he will make it there safely as he fires off the 4th with a leadoff triple.
You don't really expect a leadoff hitter, especially a rookie, to hit for power, but he blasts this thing. And when he rounds first, he's thinking triple all the way. And those young legs helped him get there, too.
Stepping in now, Stan Musial. Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1.
Well, it's a pretty well-known fact that your batting average goes up as you get into more favorable hitters counts, and that's especially true when we're talking about this kind of hitter. Not a great spot to be in if you're the pitcher.
Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. And not in time as the run scores.
Great job of offensive execution there. Leadoff triple and then the sac fly to bring home a run.
Now the Cardinals' number 4 hitter, Tyler O'Neill, comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. Could have been 3-1. Instead, it's 2-2.
Hey, boys, you talking about getting your ace swing off right here? That's what it looks like. A guy with massive power letting it eat.
Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone. So with 2 gone here in the 4th, let's check out our pitch speed comparison for the 2 starters. And whoa, you see the big number. How about 99 for a top speed? Not too many guys around the league can match that. next. Yadier Molina grounded out in his last at-bat. The 3-1 pitch. Popped him up. And an easy play there from Moustakas, and that ends the inning. So 1 run, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left on base. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4, all tied at 1-1. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th, and set to go is the veteran first baseman, Tony Perez. The 2-1 home is looked at for ball 3.
Time to wake up the offense right here. 3-1 count, all in on something over the heart of the plate.
Swung on and hammered. No doubt about this one. Watch it fly into the upper deck and gone. So a solo shot down the line in left. First home run of the campaign for him. And the Reds now take a 2-1 lead.
Well, if you're going to give up a towering blast to one of the best players in their lineup, it's better to do it with no one on base. It stings, sure, but a solo shot isn't going to be the deciding factor in a game.
Standing in now, Joe Morgan. Up in the zone for him, and he takes a called strike 2.
Ooh, I'm shocked he got away with that one, boys. Curveball right down the middle of the plate. And for him to take that pitch looking, he had to be sitting on something else, but he should have pulled the trigger.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
George Foster.
At the plate now, George Foster. High and deep down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating and feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Now another 1-2. Cue shot here out towards short. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
The center fielder, number 33, Jesse Winker.
Ready now for Cincinnati, Jesse Winker. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. 2 out, nobody on. Lined into right, a base hit. Well, I'm excited to see the data on that base hit because it was screaming off the bat. And Showtrack tells us that the ball came off the bat at 117 miles an hour. One of the more impressive numbers you'll ever see. To the plate now, Nicholas Castellanos. Count full, 3 balls and 2 strikes.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
Full count, here it comes. Lifted in the air out to center field. O'Neill gets there for the catch, and that ends the inning. 1 for the Reds in the inning, and it comes courtesy of this solo home run. We played 4. It's now 2-1 Cincy. And back in Cincinnati as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cardinals to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said they've been chasing at pitches out of the zone all game, which obviously doesn't usually lead to good results. Until they start being more selective with their swings, he said they will continue to struggle.
Thank you, Heidi. Here's Nolan Arenado. Hit sharply on the ground. Perez fields it cleanly, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Up next for the Cardinals, the right fielder, Harrison Bader.
Next to stand in is Harrison Bader. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, but as he walks to the plate right here, he feels good building off that last AB. He hit that ball on the screws.
Swing and a miss. Good sinking action there. 1-2. Fifth inning. 2-1 our score. Lays off. 2-2 now. Oh, and you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2.
Really good pitch right there. So you're moving the ball all around the strike zone, and then what do? You come in. That's a hard pitch for any hitter to do anything with. Just really makes it difficult to get that bat head out.
At the plate, Tommy Edman. And he takes ball 3, so it's a full count now. Lofted in the air out toward right center. He's under it, and that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Cardinals. They still trail it here 2-1. Bottom of the inning now, and that'll bring in the veteran catcher, Johnny Bench. High fly ball out to straightaway center. O'Neill waits on it. 1 down.
Up next for Cincinnati, the third baseman, Mike.
At the plate now is Mike Moustakas. 1-1. To 1-2 now. Two runs, 3 hits, and no errors in the game for Cincinnati thus far. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there, 2 away.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best 2-strike approach either.
So now to the plate, Tyler Mahle. 1-2 the count to the Reds pitcher.
Yeah, this guy's got to be pretty proud of what he's done so far. It's never easy to pitch on the road, but to have this kind of outing in a ballpark that is notoriously known as being hitter friendly, it's been a treat to watch.
Out in front there as this one's pulled off to the left side. Misses ball 2.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
Now a swing and he pops him up. This is right out in front of the mound. Molina will put this one away and the side is retired. Nothing across here this half. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. It's the Reds 2 and the Cardinals 1. So in now is the Cardinals pitcher, Bob Gibson. He did his job and laid down the successful sac bunt in his first appearance.
And not easy to do in today's game. High velocity, exploding breaking stuff. He executed that sac bunt perfectly.
2 balls and a strike to the St. Louis leadoff hitter.
You certainly know he's not trying to work around the pitcher. But sometimes the hardest thing to do is to throw a strike to a guy that you know won't swing the bat.
Now here's the pitch. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time.
It's amazing, I tell you. This guy's been absolutely cruising. The pitcher comes to the plate, you're thinking it's an easy out. You lose focus, let your guard down for a second, and now he's got a 3-ball count.
And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
When you get yourself to a 3-1 count and you get a fastball, those are the ones you really want to punish. Couldn't get the bat on it, so we'll see if that comes back to haunt him.
Now the 3-2 pitch. On the ground to third. Fielded by Moustakas. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
The batter, number 1, shortstop, Ozzie Smith.
Next, here is Ozzie Smith. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. A 1-1.
Ball.
Hit hard down the right field line. But this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. Now here's the pitch. Now a ball lined to the left side. But a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. Heading out towards shallow right. Castellanos will come in a bit and put it away for the 2nd out of the inning.
The left fielder, number 20, Lou Brock.
So 2 gone now in the St. Louis half of the 6th, and in steps the all-time Cardinal great Lou Brock. Here's the 1-1. A shot to first base and caught there to end the inning. Down in order go the Cardinals. Our score remains 2-1. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and stepping in is the veteran shortstop, Barry Larkin. High in the air down the right field line. Right fielder giving chase. He gets there and makes the play for the 1st out.
Now batter, first baseman, Tony.
So next to bat will be Tony Perez. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. And a fastball misses there, ball 4.
When a guy homers off you early in the game, the last thing you want to do is challenge him and maybe have him do it again. He was a lot more careful with him there.
Joe Morgan will stand in again, but first we'll flash you back to the very first inning of the ballgame. And here you go, a solo home run that had him off and running early on. Now the 3-2 pitch. Yanked hard, but foul to the right.
Nope, foul ball.
Payoff pitch one more time. He spoils another one, and will do it again. Neither guy giving in here, and they'll do it again. Runners on first with one down. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. The payoff pitch one more time. This is in the air out to straightaway center. O'Neill waits on it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are two away.
Now batting, left fielder, George Foster.
So now the Reds' cleanup hitter, George Foster. He's rolled into groundouts a couple of times already here in the ballgame. Hit in the air out to right. Bader finds some space out there for the catch to retire the side. One left for Cincinnati. They lead it 2-1. Now at the plate is Stan Musial. He'll start the seventh, and Dan, as a former pitcher yourself, you must be enjoying this. Lots of good pitching and defense today.
Oh, that's one of the keys. We're seeing a lot of strikes. We're seeing a lot of swings. We're seeing some great plays on defense. This has been a snappy one up to this point.
And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2. And now the Reds are going to get the bullpen moving here, and it's a lefty and a right-hander up and throwing. Now the 3-2 pitch. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
The center fielder, number 27, Tyler O'Neill.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Tyler O'Neill. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Sometimes you just got to tip your cap to the guy on the mound. He's getting paid to try and get you out as well. Anytime it gets up there north of 7, 8 pitch ABs, sometimes it just comes down to pure execution. Let's see if he makes the adjustment right here.
Trying to send him packing for the second time. And a swing and a miss here, so it's a quick 2 outs to start the 7th.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
Stepping in now, Yadier Molina. Helping him out here as he swings and misses to fall behind a ball and 2 strikes.
Yeah, guys, he's got so much respect for this guy's fastball. You could tell he was out in front on that slider. I think he goes to the well one more time with that pitch.
1 run on 3 hits and no errors so far for the Redbirds. 2-2 to the Cardinals catcher.
And it's late in his afternoon of work, and the longer this at bat goes, the better chance of him making a mistake. But as a guy starts to tire, they're more likely to leave the ball up. But man, he's been good so far.
Here now the 2-2.
Careful.
Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. That one is out of here. This game is tied. A solo shot here to left. First home run of the campaign for him. And with it, the Cardinals have come back to even things at 2.
And some guys just have a knack for the dramatic. He comes up in a big spot and just cranks one out of here to even the score. Not a bad time to hit your first homer of the year, huh?
Here comes the Red skipper up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And a change is in the offing, as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. So a no decision here this afternoon, as it'll be up to the bullpen from here on out. Luis Sessa is out from the bullpen now, as he'll get the call here on opening day.
Number 85, Luis Sessa.
Into the box, Nolan Arenado. This is popped up. Moustakas over to his left. And that will end the inning.
Ladies and gentlemen, please join.
Cardinals get 1 in the inning thanks to Yadier Molina. Get up and stretch. Home half of the 7th coming up. And we're deadlocked now at 2 apiece. And we're back for the bottom of the 7th as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to talk about the state of the Reds' offense with their manager between innings, and he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said that they're playing right into the pitcher's game plan today by expanding the strike zone way too often. Instead of swinging at pitches in the strike zone that they can do something with, they're often chasing at pitches out of the zone, which is resulting in a lot of their outs. Going forward, they have to start being more selective, guys.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Now the 1-1 pitch.
Ball.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
Now the 2-1 pitch.
3 balls, 1 strike.
Nicholas Castellanos will be next. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. Looking up is the right fielder, and they have taken the lead. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. First home run of the campaign for him, and the Reds have taken the lead. It's 3-2.
One of those situations you dream about when you're a kid. He steps up in a big spot and blasts his first home run of the year to take the lead. Storybook stuff has come to life.
There's the St. Louis manager now up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And it would appear he's seen enough of his starter this afternoon. He'll leave after 6 and at the very least kept his club in it to this point. Alex Reyes comes on now, and he'll take over with nobody out in inning number 7. Into the box now, Nicholas Castellanos. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball 2. Cardinals are going to get something going in the bullpen now as the left-hander has begun to get loose. Base is empty here with nobody out. Hit in the air out to straightaway left field. Brock waits on it, 1 away.
Now batting, catcher, Johnny Bench.
Now to the plate, Johnny Bench. He struck out and flied out. 0 for 2 so far. Bases are empty, one man out. Hit on the ground to third. Arenado has it. And there are 2 away now.
Now batting, the third baseman, Mike Moustakas.
Third baseman Mike Moustakas now. His career line against Reyes. Not a big sample size, 0 for 1. Here comes the 1-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swung on in the dirt for the third strike. And the throw to first ends the inning. One more for the Reds, and it comes on this home run. We're through 7 this afternoon. It's now 3-2 Cincy. Albert Pujols will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run.
Number 5, Albert Pujols.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
3-2 pitch. To third. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. A look there at the numbers for our 2 starters here today, with both guys recently departed from the ball game and looking on from the dugout. Stepping in next, Tommy Edman. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. He's set. Here comes the 1-1.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there. A little bit too far out in front. Got to find a way to keep his hands back.
The 1-2.
Well, I think after that foul away, this pitcher can go almost anywhere he wants. That pitch was way off the plate and off speed. I'm surprised he even offered it that one.
That's lifted the other way out to left. Foster is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now.
The pitcher, Alex Reyes.
Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Lucas Sims will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7 spot in the lineup following the double switch. Tucker Barnhart will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch. Edmundo Sosa gets the call as a pinch hitter, and he'll get a chance with 2 out and the bases empty.
Sosa.
The 1-1. Hit to first. Perez has it. Throw cleanly into first, and that ends the inning. 1-2-3 go the Cardinals. They're down 3-2. Albert Pujols will stick around as he'll take over in right field.
Now playing right field, number 5, Albert.
Luis Garcia is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 66, Luis Garcia.
Now at the plate, Tucker Barnhart. And he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. The 1-2. Grounded back up the middle. And that's a base hit, so a chance for some important insurance here to kick off the bottom of the 8th.
He had him on the ropes right there. Count leverage, 2 strikes
Now
against the batter. He's going to have to put that in the
Very
memory bank because that guy made a nice
Larkin.
2-strike approach right there. Made a nice 2-strike adjustment.
In now, Barry Larkin.
That's a
And he
ball.
takes ball 2, and it's 2-1. Oh, textbook slider there, and he's back at even 2-2.
That front door slider is a devastating pitch. By the time you realize it's in the zone, it's too late, and you can't even put a good swing on it.
Here now the 2-2. Swing and a liner. And that'll get down for a base hit. Throw into second, and the throw will go to second as they get the force out.
Oh, man, I don't know how that happened. Looked to be a
The
base
first
hit to the
baseman.
outfield, but then all of a sudden, the throw comes in, and they get the
man.
force on the plate. To be honest, that just can't happen.
To the plate now, Tony Perez. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Larkin stands at first with 1 out. Throw over to the bag. Don't want to forget about it. He's running. Pitch outside. The throw. Not in time as he steals second. Well, when a stolen base is that close, it's interesting to check it out on Show Track. And as the numbers come in, you'll want to focus on the top speed. Really good, and it paid off there. Here's the 3-2. On a line to shortstop, but the runner is back to avoid the double play.
The batter, number 8, second baseman, Joe Morgan.
So a runner at second, 2 down now, and Joe Morgan strides up to the plate. And a slider runs in on him as he has to lean out of the way. The 2-2 pitch. In the dirt, and now let's see. Throw goes to third, and he nails him at third. Great throw. None left for Cincinnati, and it remains a 3-2 ball game. Rob Dibble comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the
Number
ninth.
49.
New inning set to get underway, and stepping up as the shortstop, Ozzie Smith.
Yeah, it's always a nightmare taking on another team's closer trying to get back into a game, especially in the 9th inning. But having your leadoff guy up to start that inning is as good as you could have hoped for. So let's see if you can get something started here.
They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first
Up
out.
next for the Cardinals.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Standing in now, Lou Brock. Drilled on the ground to short. On to first, and that means the Cardinals are down to their final out now.
Now back, the first baseman,
Digging in next, Stan Musial. He singled earlier, making him 1 for 2 to this point. Fouled off. Crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. And another foul ball. Cardinals down to their final strike here. And look out as that one ran in and got him.
Well, you never want the tying run on base, especially that way. Looked like he lost his release point and the ball ran inside until it caught him. Now we'll see if he can work around it.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Tyler O'Neill. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. And he struck him out for out number 3. So that'll wrap things up here as they leave the possible tying run stranded at first. A 1-run game this afternoon, 3-2 the final finish. Cincinnati jumped ahead in the 7th inning and never gave the lead back. Luis Cessa claims the win out of the pen, his first. Rob Dibble earns the save out of the bullpen, his first of the year. So that's a wrap for us in this one. Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, Matt Vasgersian, we all thank you for watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. See you next time.
The final line score for our ball game this afternoon for the victorious Cincinnati Reds. 3 runs, 5 hits, no errors. They left 4 men on base. For St. Louis, 2 runs on 4 hits, no errors. They left 2 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 47 minutes. Our paid attendance at Great American Ballpark this afternoon, 42,319. The Reds thank you for attending and remind you to please drive home safely.